Hey, my book lovelies. My name is Mills, Read Mills. It might be the hottest day of September. I'm in my loft wearing my brand new Good Girls Read pumpkin hoodie, and I'm going to talk you through, this is a part one, all the books that I'm kind of hoping to read in this autumn season. Some of them I've already read, so I know that some of them are recommendations, but some of them I'm looking to read now. So it's a bit of a mixture of ones where I'm going to know a lot about and ones where we're going to read the blurb together and kind of think, ooh, what's this going to be about? But I'm really excited, and I think you guys should be too, so hopefully you get some really good autumn recs from this. Let's dive in. Just a little ad lib as well. These are not going to be scary recs, these are going to be softer recs, or maybe a little bit of dark romance in them, dark academia, that sort of thing. If you want scarier ones, I will try and think of some, but I'm a bit of a scaredy cat when it comes to horror books. So of course, would it be autumn without talking about the Pumpkin Spice Cafe? There's 5 books currently out in this series. 2 of them are more autumnal, 2 of them are more Christmassy, and then one kind of sits in that middle space. So this is the story of Jeannie. Jeannie has taken over her grandmother's Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and you meet Logan. So Logan, I can show you the image. Logan has a little farm, because this is the collector's edition. He has a little farm and he produces kind of little pumpkins and other things for the cafe. And when they meet, it's definitely Grumpy Sunshine vibes. There is a little bit of spice. It does kind of turn into that kind of forced proximity Grumpy Sunshine lovers. I want to say enemy. I don't even want to say enemies to lovers. It's just Grumpy Sunshine to lovers. It's so good. It's such autumnal vibes. Anything with pumpkin in, like pumpkin spice lattes, that sort of thing, gives you the autumnal feels, and this book definitely does. There is a second book in the series that I would class still sitting in the autumnal space, which is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. This is a He Falls First. I absolutely loved meeting Hazel and Noah. Their story is so cute. Like Hazel is this nerdy little book person. She has a bookshop. And Noah is also nerdy, but he just loves Hazel. And the way that their romance develops, I kind of love when a guy knows exactly what he wants. And he's just such a cutie. He's helping her out and he loves her. So yeah, these would be my first 2 recommendations if you haven't picked them up. They're small town romance, they're cozy, they're just absolutely perfect for the autumn season. Then of course I have a witchy recommendation. This is Rewitched. I read this as an advanced copy, but this is the final hardback version. And I'm pretty sure it's now out in paperback as well. This is Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. If you were a Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan, this one is just so perfect for you. So in this you meet Belladonna Blackthorn, or she gets called Belle, and she's kind of a lazy witch. She uses her magic a little bit, but she's kind of adapted to the human world a little bit too well. And on your 30th birthday you go to these trials where the witches kind of see what magic you've been using throughout your 30 years on the land, on the earth, and they decide if you're a good enough witch. And good enough witches doesn't mean you have to do magic every day, but do you use your magic for good? And unfortunately for Belle, she doesn't really use her magic much, and when she does, it's kind of a little bit naughty. She changes the way things should be to make people in her life happy, and it gets her into a bit of a trouble. Again, I would kind of call this like a slow burn romance. It's uplifting, it's cozy, it's cute, it's everything you could possibly want. I know a lot of you will have read Rewitched last year. We do have Uncharmed coming out in the month of September as well, so this is the second book in the series, and this is Andromeda's Wildwood story. So I can tell you the blurb. It says, Andromeda Wildwood is practically perfect in every which way. I'm going to be diving into this one probably this week, actually. I'm thinking of filming like a reading vlog this week, and this one's definitely going to be on the list. It says, her life is a haze of pink glittering magic and impossibly high standards. But when she's tasked with mentoring a troubled teenager witch holding seemingly extraordinary powers, Annie's charmed existence is thrown into chaos. I love that. I would also say if you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you definitely kind of get that vibe from these books. Set in the same world as Rewitched, this heartwarming, I can't speak today, this heartwarming story celebrates found family, unconditional love, and the joy of swapping perfectionism and people-pleasing for being your truest, most magical self. So this comes out on the 18th of September, and I honestly think this is going to be a perfect sequel to Rewitched. So you've got Rewitched and Uncharmed for like a cozy witchy read. I just love witchy books, in case you can't tell. Then this is a dark academia thriller. I don't know about you guys, I read dark academia a lot, but especially in autumn, I feel like diving into the world of dark academia is perfect. This is When We Were Monsters by Jennifer Niven. It actually came out in August, but I wanted to save it for September, October time because I had read a lot of dark academia in May and June and July, and I just thought, I'm going to save this. So this one says, only the best and brightest will attend Only the monstrous will survive. And I think the monster element as well, like it's not technically Boo in the Night Monsters, but that monstrous tone makes me think of autumn. 8 students walk into an exclusive writer's retreat, but only one will walk out with a life-changing opportunity to realise their creative dreams. I love the name Effie. Effie is piecing together a story about the tragic betrayal that led to her mother's death. Arlo hopes to publish a novel, but he also tries to start a new chapter with Effie after he broke her heart and ghosted her 3 years earlier. There's a little bit of teenage angst in this as well. I love that kind of ghosting trope where the guy thinks he's too good for her and then realizes he's lost about her and she holds all the power at that point. That is such a good trope, isn't it? Their mentor is Meredith Graham, enigmatic writer, director and actress, whose compelling accounts of her own near-death experience on the same retreat decades before continue to spark controversy. But this celebrated teacher is not all she seems, and her students gradually realise they are fighting for something much more primal than academic advantage. As Graham's unorthodox teaching methods push them past breaking point, they reveal their darkest secrets, take unthinkable risks, and slowly start to turn on one another. But Graham never expected they would turn on her. I think that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm just having a look to see if it's all from Effie's point of view. Oh, no, it looks like you have different chapters with different characters as well. So it looks like it's multiple points of view, maybe 2, maybe more. But yeah, this is from the author who wrote All the Bright Places as well. I absolutely love that book. So I do think this is going to be another one on my TBR. I don't know if you guys like when I talk through my TBR on these. I haven't really done that before. So let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this sort of style video. Then we have The Serpent's Bride. This is described as a dark romance, enemies to lovers, similar to The Serpent in the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. And then you also have the kind of haunting and hunting Adeline cat and mouse duology vibes from H.D. Colton. Now, I devoured this book. So the main character, her family, was brutally unalived by Raziel. And Raziel is the prince of the city's most powerful mafia clan. I just want to make sure I get that correct. I've read a lot of vampire books this year, and this one definitely made me go, ooh. So what she does is he is being proposed to marry a human. And in their world, he'll marry a human and then he can literally just unalive her on the wedding night. He can kill her, he can eat her blood. She doesn't have to survive long, but it's kind of her family has put her in this situation. So she sneaks onto a train, meets this girl who's meant to be marrying Raziel, and trades places. She's like, run, here's some money, get away, never come back. Your father sold you, like, never go back to him. And when she meets Raziel, she decides she's going to bring his family down from the inside one by one. She's going to kill them all and leave him till the end so that he knows she's coming for him, or someone's coming for him. And then the story develops from there. It was really dark and twisty. You kind of hate Raziel throughout the book. I know it's meant to be enemies to lovers vibe, but I really struggle to switch sometimes from that enemies where you're like, you have killed her family. You have brutally done that in front of her. You just thought she was human and didn't touch her in that sense. Like, there's a reason that she wasn't killed with her family, and you literally murdered her family in front of her. It was such a good read. I do think vampire books have a very good place in Halloween. You can dress up as a vampire for Halloween, so I think as much as it's not maybe a cozy read, this one, it'll keep you on your toes. The only problem I have, it came out at the end of August, fine. When's book 2 coming out? Like, I need book 2 now, please, Second Sky Books. Like, I am ready for book 2. So yeah, this is definitely a good addition to have if you're a vampire lover. Then I also saved Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie for September. It says, welcome to Blackwood Academy, welcome to eternity. I will put the cover on the screen here so you can see what the actual published cover is, as this is an advanced copy that I was really lucky to receive. But I didn't want to read it in July. I just felt like this was a September book. The cover, I think the newer cover's got a lot more pink on it, but the advanced copy cover definitely was giving autumnal vibes to me. Let me find the synopsis and read it to you. So it says, welcome to the Blackwood Academy, the legendary school located at the fringes of the afterlife, where students spend their eternities mastering Blackwood's arcane arts. Once a pupil enters the school's arch gates, there is no way out, except for the Denisial, a once-in-a-decade celebration that rewards nominees who pass its trial with a choice: formally graduate and join Blackwood's magical elite, or venture into the unknown and cross over to the mysterious other side. Wren is certain that this decennial, she has what it takes to earn the nomination, unless, that is, her academic arch-rival, Augustine, steals her spot. Irene has never cared about playing by the rules. She's willing to break whatever and whoever stands between her and getting the hell out of Blackwood, including her best and only friend, Masika. Oliver gave up on securing the nomination ages ago, but he'll do anything to keep Blackwood's newest student, Emilio, from crossing over to the other side, even if it means claiming the victory for himself. All of them are determined to be Blackwood's chosen candidates. All of them would do anything to win. But none of them are prepared for what's to come, because it'll be different this year. This time it isn't a celebration, it's a competition, and there's only going to be one victor. There are some fates worse than death. I'm really excited for this one. Again, it's got multiple points of view, dark academia vibes. You guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, if you watch me on TikTok, I'm a bit of a dark academia fan. So yeah, I cannot wait to dive into this one. So that brings us to the end of part 1 for the books that I'm either reading, wanting to read, or have read in the autumnal season of September and October. Honestly, there are so many good books coming out this year, so I definitely will be doing a part 2, a little refresh when we get some new ones coming up, but these are the ones that are currently available that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. If there are any other genres you want me to explore in the comments, if you do want me to go a little bit more down the horror spooky route, I can give it a go. I can't promise I'm going to be very good at that because I am such a scaredy cat. As usual, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification so you'll be notified when I post every Saturday, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, book lovelies.